What it is, man. TicketTVPolitics. Uh, man, subscribe to all the videos. Um, Follow me on Twitter. I'll follow back at this is IZ Ticket. You can find the Twitter follow in the description. Um, I want everybody to understand this, man. Yes, I'm a black man who supports Ron Paul. Okay. But let me make something clear, because I see some comments on the pages that kind of get to me sometimes and make me think. This is not a freeway to bash President Barack Obama. Because I support Ron Paul, you don't see me on here using that as a freeway to bash the current president in office right now. For one, he's not the one who got us in this financial crisis. For two, he's not the one who got us in all these wars. For three, he's not the one who lied to us to go to the wars. You know, the reason I'm supporting Ron Paul is because I believe that, Ron Paul is one of the few who doesn't care about anything as far as what anybody else has as self and personal interest. You know what I'm saying? In Washington, I think that President Obama is a good man. I really do. I think he's a really great person. You know what I'm saying? I think that he's a decent president. I don't think that he's a bad president. I don't think that he's a great president. The only reason why I don't think he's a great president is because he hasn't put his foot down. And my point is this: we in this world today, not everybody's going to agree on everything. You're gonna have some people that agree on some things, and you're gonna have some people that agree on on other things. That's why you have two different parties, and then you have your independents out there who don't agree with either one of those parties completely. Okay, so not everybody's gonna agree. You have to understand that. So my problem with President Obama is this: when you were running for office, you knew that everybody was majority of the people on the Republican ticket were not in agreement with you. You know what I'm saying? They were fighting hard to make sure you weren't elected to be president of the United States, and they were very angry when you were elected. So when you get in office, why still try to completely bend your back over and break your back trying to help and work with people who didn't want you there and don't want to help you? My thing is this: for all the people that voted you in and that put you in the office, fight for them. At the end of the day, they are the majority who voted you in the office, so fight for them. So that's my problem with Obama. He didn't completely fight for them. He bent over for the Republicans, trying to get some things done, and really they wasn't trying to work with him. They wasn't trying to, go that route, you know. And for me, you should just, do what you run off saying you're gonna do. I know when you get into the office, sometimes it's like you say one thing and then you get there and you see everything that's going on. You're like, damn, I didn't know all this was going on. But at the same time, you still can have morality, and you still can have your self dignity and respect by knowing that you did what you said you were gonna do. Now, going forth to Ron Paul, I'm of high belief, and trust me, I don't put my faith in man, but I'm in high belief on this issue with Ron Paul, that he genuinely doesn't care about what anybody thinks about him or his views, or in Washington. The only thing he wants to do is uphold the freedoms and the liberties and the Constitution of the United States of America. He wants, again, which is the biggest thing for me, to end all the wars, which is wasting the most money, bring all the troops home, which will save money. People are so afraid to bring troops home, but like I heard on one news channel, what would you think if I think Ron Paul might even said this. How would you feel if there were Chinese soldiers in our streets, patrolling our streets? People would go crazy. They'll lose their damn mind. And so, you know, Ron Paul wants to end the Fed. It's a lot of good things he wants to do, man. He just wants to end all of the BS that's going on, and I totally agree with that, man. I think that it's beyond the point where you can just clean it up. Now it's at the point where you have to just take a wrecking ball to everything. You know what I'm saying? Except for the situation, I think, with the economy right now. I think the economy is kind of stabilizing itself out. I think that it is getting on the right track, despite Fox News' lies. Speaking of, well, you know, President Obama wants you to think the economy is getting better, but you know, there's still people that are not having, that you're not seeing as it's fool. It's always been like that. It's always been people like that. So let's just go off the numbers that we've always had, because those numbers that have always been off to the side have always still been off to the side. You big dummies. Don't try to bring that number in now. And the one thing I hate about what a lot of Republicans don't do is they don't openly and admittingly give full blame and responsibility for this issue to former President George Bush. And that's what makes me sick. They make everything seem like it was Obama's fault. You know what I'm saying? And that's not right. You know, and that's a reason. That's one reason why right there, a lot of African Americans, a lot of black people won't vote for a Republican candidate. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of reason. That's a main reason why a lot of black people, you know what I'm saying, when they see a black man on the ticket, they're gonna vote for him just because of the way that, in the tone that a lot of white people have towards a black man. And it's that simple. And in these next videos I'm gonna drop tonight, I'm just gonna keep giving y'all more and more examples of why African Americans and black people look at some of these figures that are in the Republican Party the way that they do. And so really, they're not trying to, a lot of us are not trying to really look into the whole situation and get deep with a cat like Ron Paul, because you just looking at, okay, he's a Republican, boom, you know what, nah, we see what they stand for, we see what, you know what I'm saying, all these other cats out there saying. So they're not spending the time to read the book. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just look at the cover, and that's what a lot of Republicans do. They read the cover of Ron Paul. You know what I'm saying? They look at the cover and don't read the book. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, they need to start reading the book and getting, you know, true knowledge and understanding. I hate it when people keep saying, you know, Ron Paul's crazy, he's wild. I was on a plane with a lady. She's like, he has, and this is a white lady. I was on a plane with her, and she was like, he just has his ideas are just crazy and out there. And I'm like, so the hell you mean tell me Newt Gingrich's ideas ain't crazy and out there? You mean tell me that Rick Santorum's ideas aren't crazy and out there? I said everything Ron Paul talking about makes sense. I said it doesn't make sense to you because you are not looking at the situation from a perspective as of let's correct the things that are seriously going wrong instead of just trying to put it on timeout. Or, you know, these fools trying to put a band-aid over a gunshot wound. Can't do that. Can't do that, man. It's gonna bleed out, homie. It's that simple. But, you know, like I said, this is not a freeway when I say I support Ron Paul to come and bash President Obama. At the end of the day, he's not a terrible president. He's not a bad president. You know what I'm saying? He's done a good job, basically. You know what I'm saying? We haven't had an attack on U.S. soil since he's been president. He got Osama bin Laden. The economy is finally starting to get better. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I still support Ron Paul. I like Barack Obama, but I support Ron Paul. So all I'm saying is this is not a freeway to come and attack Obama and say, nah, come on, dog. Show the man some respect. If y'all people understand, if y'all start showing these guys some respect, man, you know what I'm saying? Then maybe, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people from my community, my race, my culture will look at you guys in a different way. You know what I'm saying? As far as, and I'm talking about white America. You know what I'm saying? They'll look at you guys in a different way, and they'll want to see your substance instead of just looking at your outer core. You know what I'm saying? And just making a judgment off of some clowns like Rick Santorum and Mitt Romney and these cats. And they won't put all of you guys in the same pot. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't even know about Ron Paul. A lot of black people don't really know what he's all about. You know what I'm saying? So, and they don't want to know because all they hear from the right, when they go on TV, you know, they always pumping out this other BS from these other cats, and you seeing how, you know what I'm saying, they're really disrespectful towards African Americans, towards black people. And then you see a guy like, they put out a clown like Herman Cain to try to hide the racism factor, and so they can say the things they want to say through Herman Cain and not feel like that they're being racist when they are, you know. So I mean, let's just keep it 100. Let's just keep it 100, man. Now I try to keep the cursing down the video, cause you know you got some sensitive people out there. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I really don't care. I'm gonna say what I gotta say at the end of the day. But this video didn't really need all that much cursing in it. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't feel like taking it there, because I wasn't angry like that at this situation. I just want people to understand more so anything. So you know, this video is a little long, but you know, I hope somebody took something from it and learned from it. So again, subscribe to the videos. Go look at all the videos. Follow me on Twitter. I will follow back. Let's get these Twitter follows up, people. I'm trying to get my Twitter follows. I'm trying to get my Twitter page right. You know what I'm saying? I'm you know, it's starting to come through. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get it right. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, the more numbers, you know, the bigger, the better, and the more clear your message can get out. You know what I'm saying? So really, you know, it's up to the people to get out the message about Ron Paul. It's up to the people to say, you know, we're not going to allow somebody, you know what I'm saying, just because you don't agree with them and their policies or something like that, to, you know what I'm saying, just say crazy things. Oh, Obama wasn't born in the United States. The guy was born in the United States of America, dog. Trust me. He would not be in the Oval Office if he wasn't. They did listen to me. They did every research possible to make sure he was straight. You're not walking into the Oval Office unless you are. Trust and believe that, dog. Okay? So let's end that talk. He was born in Kenya. Come on, that's come on. That ain't, you know, y'all know what y'all doing, man. Let's leave it alone. Let's just say you don't agree with some of his policies or his policies, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? But respect him, man. He hadn't come out here and done nothing crazy to nobody. He hadn't disrespected nobody. You know what I'm saying? He obviously shows and has respect for his family. You don't hear no sex scandals about him or nothing crazy about him. Just get a man his respect and move on. You can easily give a man respect and not agree with him. And that's all I'm saying. This ain't no free way to come bash President Obama. Let's just keep it 100% gangster and real. Alright, man. Ticket TV Politics. Till next time. Y'all know what it is, dog. Hit me up. And I'm going to go on this little series about why African Americans won't open and read that book that is called the Republican Party. It's that simple. And I'm gonna give you guys clear and plain and justified reasons. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at it and you think about it, you be like, you know, if the tables was turned, I would feel the same way too. So, holla at your boy, man. I'm out. Ticket TV Politics, man. Subscribe to the videos again. Follow on Twitter. 100.